I didn't see you there, Randonauts. How'd you like that acting? That was pretty good, right? Obviously, I did see you there because I'm filming myself in my car. So there's that. Okay, so it is officially summer here in Colorado. It was like the longest, like wet, cold spring, and then just this week, all of a sudden, we're just magically in 90-degree, hot as balls weather, and I'm kind of emotionally not okay with it because and this is my fault, because I wanted this, I wanted summer, but then the minute it hit that it's like 90 degrees, it's like you remember and you're like, oh, actually this isn't that fun when it's so hot and dry. Like, the rain wasn't that bad after all. So you and I are in my car. I can't have the AC not on, which is why you get like the shitty model version of me with my hair in the wind, because it's so hot I can't even just sit in my car without the AC on. So let's get into this Randonautica. So as I open the app, last time I did a Randonautica, and yes, I am sorry, it's been a while since I uploaded a video, but life has just gotten a little bit, I don't know, just different for me, and I haven't been able to upload to this channel as often as I used to, but I have been paying a lot more attention to my healing ASMR channel, so shameless plug for that. If you like ASMR, the link for that is in the description below. But right now I'm opening the app, so we got it open now. And because last time I did the worst is my intention, and we had the worst Randonautica that could have possibly been had, at least one that was real. Today, we're gonna do the best is my intention and see what kind of different situation this app might put me in if I have an intention that is the best. So I'm just gonna show you my location again. I'm in like southeast Boulder right now, and I haven't really started in this location for a while. Maybe never actually, just a specific spot, definitely never. So I like to mix up where I go because it'll give me different information and different potential points. So let's put in my point of the best and see where this might take us. Okay, this is really interesting. So, and I'm thankful that there isn't hopefully going to be too much walking on my part. It's so hot outside. It's kind of, so this is a highway, and it's like right on an offshoot of the highway, like an exit, I think. And I don't know what this is, but at least it's close to the road, so we can hopefully see it, see the center of this point. So let's start driving and see what could possibly be the best at this random off the highway location. So as I went to the directions, that's when I realized the area that it's taking me, and it's kind of like the entrance of the El Dorado Springs, like the road that you take to get to El Dorado Springs. And that is one of my favorite areas of Boulder, honestly. It has like a really magical energy to it, and it's just a really awesome area. So the spot isn't in El Dorado Springs, just like the entrance to it. So maybe we're gonna see a cool view, I don't know. But I am excited, and I really feel like this might be the best in some way. How, I don't know. We will discover this. There are such cool, ominous clouds coming in. I so hope that it's gonna rain. That would be just so freaking nice. So we're just sort of leaving the South Boulder, Table Mesa area. It's always still really hard for me to drive through Table Mesa, because that is where our King Soopers shooting happened, and it's my neighborhood that I grew up in, and it still feels like there's just this shadow energy there. But now we are technically kind of leaving Boulder, and this is always, like, just to me, like a really pretty, awesome road out of Boulder. You can see the foothills and the mountains over here to the right, and it's just a really cool view. And then where we turn off is gonna be, I think, in like a mile-ish. So people are passing me, which means I'm going too slow for their liking. So I'm just gonna drive and then see ya when we get there. Whoa! So the Randonautica app actually took me to a place in my area in Boulder that I have never actually been before. So because I'm so directionally challenged, when I saw we were coming up to the El Dorado, like I think I saw this on the map, and I thought, oh, we're coming to this side, because this side is where I would normally turn off to go to El Dorado Canyon, but it took me to the opposite direction to this trailhead. I'm literally parked at the trailhead called Marshall Mesa Trailhead, and it is one that I have never ever done before, and I am kind of shocked. So the point itself, which in Randonautica world means it's the center of a radius, so this whole radius is technically somehow included in the best, but the point itself is over there, like right off the road. I decided to park in the trailhead, obviously, because that's where I am, and I think we should go out and explore a little bit, because I'm like, whoa, does this mean this is the best trail in Boulder and I've never even been to it? What? Very cute trailhead. Kind of can't believe that I've never been over here. I'm embarrassed to call myself a Boulder native. I guess there's probably a million trails in Boulder that I haven't been to. I'm kind of a creature of habit, and once I find a trail or an area that I really like, I tend to just go back to that area over and over again, and I'm sometimes a little bit shy about branching out, although this app, for sure, going on these Randonautica adventures has certainly gotten me out of my comfort zone and showed me a lot of things I would normally never find if I wasn't being such a weirdo using the Randonautica app. Since I can't walk over there because it's gated and it's tall grass and it's definitely rattlesnake season, so I'm not going to be traipsing through tall grass at this time. I've already heard a couple reports of people's dogs getting bit by rattlesnakes because they are, you know, traipsing around the tall grass, and bad things happen to them when they get a little rattlesnake encounter. So I'm just going to come down here. I think that the point was generally by the road anyway. Could this have something to do with it? I don't think so. There's a lot of cars down here. This looks like something that I know nothing about, something fancy for park rangers. Okay, I need to reassess on my phone where this particular point is. Awesome. So both my map and the Randonautica app both just reset themselves, which has never happened. I've never had the Randonautica app totally reset itself without me, you know, asking to close it. So the point is gone. I don't know where the point is. It's been dissolved, but I do remember it was somewhere along the road. So I'm gonna look like a freak, and there's so many people out. This is like I said, like the first weekend of like real summer, and Coloradans are just chomping at the bit to get out there with their little boats and their bikes and do all the things we Coloradan people like to do. Okay, I feel like the point was somewhere around here because it really was like right on the road. And as we talked about, the point itself might not necessarily be the most interesting thing about the radius around it, but we like to get to the point just to see. You know what? That is a Cherry Coke Zero, and that is my favorite drink, guys. My favorite. That kind of makes me laugh because legit, that is like what I would call the best drink right now. I've been drinking a ton of Cherry Coke Zero specifically, and the fact that the point is right at like an old can of Cherry Coke Zero is like, maybe that's the point. Because like I said in the worst video, we're just saying the best and the worst. Like, we're not specifying, you know, what kind of best or what kind of worst. And like, maybe the whole intention was the best drink that Genevieve likes, because also this thing is so personalized to whoever is doing it, and somehow in the universe they know that Cherry Coke Zero is my favorite drink right now. So anyway, I feel like that was the point. That was it, because it was like right on the point too. But also it's cool that I was led to this trailhead. I'm walking away from the side of the road because right as I turned off the camera to point it at me, to like, I have to turn my microphone around when I do this because otherwise you won't hear me. So I was doing that, and like a bunch of cars were like honking at me because I look like a total weirdo, or I don't know, they were just trying to send me a message or something. I don't know, but I don't like that kind of attention. Maybe that's why I prefer to make the ASMR healing videos and my sit-down videos at home, because it really is sometimes like really pushing me out of my comfort zone to put myself in such a public situation like that really, really busy intersection and just whip out my camera. It's good for me though. I've said that before. It's good for me to get out of my comfort zone and to do that, but it also feels really weird. Be standing on the side of a road where no one should be, that spot. There's no reason for a human to be there. Anyway, we're back to the car. But just look at this. This is so gorgeous. I am so thankful for these dark clouds rolling in. It's kind of casting a very welcomed shadow over everything. Everything is so green because it was raining tremendously for many, many days. So now it's hot and baking again, but we're still gonna have this really green grass for a while since we did get so much rain. So now that I'm back in the car and I've had some time to cool down slightly, I'm thinking about what do I really want to get from the app today. Like I want an intention that I really feel like I want some information on, because when you have an intention that you really powerfully are aligned with, you're gonna get way better results. And I feel like that was cool. Like I think that's legit cool that it led me to a cherry Coke Zero can crushed on the side of the road in the middle of freaking nowhere, because that is my favorite drink right now. So it's like, that's the best. So that's cool. But I want something a little bit deeper, because that's a little bit like of a superficial party trick, Randonautica app, okay? So I've pulled up the app again, updated it to my new location that's way out here, you know, on this kind of southern edge of Boulder. And because it's summer and I'm honestly emotionally a little overwhelmed by the idea of summer, because I feel like a lot of us put a lot of pressure on ourselves to make summer like the best summer ever. And I do that, especially this time of year, like right at the start. And then as summer goes on, I just don't usually live up to my dreams, and I don't know. So I'm curious what my intention is going to be, is try to get information from the app as to how is my summer going to go? What's the theme of Genevieve's summer 2021? Especially this summer 21, there's so much pressure on it to be awesome. And I want to know, app, what is going to happen to me. And I'm going to hit this power thing. I don't know what that is. I legit don't know what that is. I've never used it. So let's see what happens if I do that with my intention. What is my summer 2021 going to be like? My theme summer 2021. Oh, Lord. Okay, that power thing, never mind. It did give me a point that I already got rid of, but it was in the middle of the like desert, like out that way, and we're not going to do that. So we're gonna go back to just a regular tractor, because I don't know what that was about. Take two. Summer 2021. Genevieve's summer. Dang, y'all. Okay, this one is also like in the middle of nowhere. So this is the road. This is 93 going out of Boulder, and it keeps giving me points that are like inaccessible, just desert points. So does that mean my summer is gonna be a desert? I don't know, but I know that like there's just no way to get to these areas. Like they're just in the void of nothing, like alongside the road, and you can't get out there. So I'm gonna drive back into Boulder, and we're gonna do this again in a different spot so that it stops trying to send me out into the desert to die. Okay, I'm parked at another amazing trailhead that I've never been to, the Cherryvale Trail. It's another like plainsy looking trail. I love the Cherryvale area, but I haven't been to this trail. So amazing view of like the whole Flatirons over here, which I showed you. And we're gonna pull the app back up, try this again. How is my summer gonna go? I swear if it gives me another point that is like inaccessible in a deserted, sad area, then I guess that's all the information I need about what my summer is gonna be like. All right, here we go. Genevieve's summer 2021. My summer 2021. Oh my God. It gave me exactly that. Another point in a sad, sad desert off of a lonely road. And then there's the point. Okay, I just, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And what's crazy is I just zoomed in a little bit just to like see, okay, which area is this though? And it's basically the exact same area it was trying to take me before, because that area is apparently still in my radius. So something about that desert area off of Highway 93 leaving Boulder is very representative of what my summer will be like. And I hope that's not true. I hope there's like a positive in that, because this is the best. I mean, that was my old intention, but like still, I want this to also be good. So I don't know. I guess we're just gonna wrap this up. I am so hot. This is also the thing about the heat, is like when I get really overheated, I just like tap out of things like pretty quickly. I don't have the same stamina as I might in like slightly colder weather, which is kind of odd, but maybe it's not that odd. Just the heat makes you want to lay down and just take a cool nap, and that's what I feel right now. So was this the best? I don't know. The first one was cool. And that's all I can ask for. So that's it. We're just gonna wrap this up. If you liked this video, you can like it, you can subscribe, you can donate to my Ko-Fi in the description below. You can also check out my ASMR channel, which will honestly be getting a lot more attention from me moving forward. And to leave, I will give you some awesome footage of Boulder. You're welcome.